So yeah, they were looking great back then, you know, and they still blew it. Nigga, they almost made it to the motherfucker. They made it to the playoffs and all that shit, nigga.
Nah, dude. How the fuck? I don't know, man. It won't like show you online head to head. Play a friend. Play a friend. Dude, like your name doesn't show up in friends. Like, does my name show up on yours? Oh, I got it. Oh, okay. No. Alright, just start another one and invite me. No, it doesn't. Your name's not showing, dude. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with mine. But like, I got your invite. I was joining it like when you left it. It says your opponent has left the match. Is the broadcast still going? Yeah. Can you watch it? Are you watching can you like see my screen? You pussy.
Nah, bro, I said that shit stop, bro.
No, it's going on right now.
How you make it? No, silly as hell, nigga. He's thinking the Redskins for a second.
So you are watching it?
Yeah, oh, no, just second.
It'll like go away for a second and come back sometimes when I go to a different menu. Does it?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room.
Saints are my favorite team, so you pick the Bengals, I pick the Saints. I don't really know any of the newer teams, dude. Drew Brees is my favorite quarterback, dude. Bitch, get on the ground. Alright. Okay. Drew Brees is a beast, dude. They had, what was that, Marcus Sproles or whatever his name was? The other Ingram dude from Alabama.
First and 10 for Dalton. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Back when they won the Super Bowl, that's when like 2 years prior.
We'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that open things up for you on the outside.
That's where their big tight end, is so good. Third the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Does the screen look cool? Like, is it like glitchy or anything? It's glitchy. Hold on 1 second. It's because mute delete the broadcast audio.
How you do that?
Just probably hit mute on it or something like that. I don't know. Hold on. Actually, there we go. That should be good.
Very solid gain on that play.
It's second down. Don't look it. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. The 20. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That could not have been timed out any better, and that's exactly what receivers want. The ball in their hands as quick as possible allows them to catch it at full speed and take off and go. And how about the end?
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Eifert, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Bullock good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Bullock out now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So 5 yards there is one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw, it's Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the 1st down yardage. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Breeze now on 1st down. Finds his man, Watson over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Brandon, lest my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, that's the 2nd time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Speaking of Michael Thomas, no receiver had a bigger afternoon than him in Week 1, albeit Charles in a losing effort.
The guy put up a big, big game. I mean, he got targeted 17 times. His catch percentage, off the charts because he had 16 catches. 180 yards and a touchdown. And he's one of those uber-confident receivers, which I guess that kind of encapsulates pretty much all of them. But I love his social media handle.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And out now, here come the Bengals. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're doing.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tyler Davison busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Second down, Dalton. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. So Dalton now. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on third and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 53 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing?
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a second and long to start things out. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. John Ross, the one he was looking for. Third down here.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown, out of his reach and incomplete. Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? And that is incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Returnable here from the 38. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. New Orleans coming back onto the field. And an interesting note as we were looking over some of the stats from week 1. You know, the Saints have now lost 5 straight season openers.
That's almost, I don't even know how to describe that. That doesn't even sound
Because it's not like they've had teams near the bottom of the NFL.
You know, you look and why? Okay, well, they have allowed quarterbacks to throw 14 touchdowns and no interceptions in those games. Previously, I understood it. New Orleans struggled on defense, but I thought last year was a breakout for the stop troops. They reverted back to form in this game to start 2018.
They go play action here on first down. And his throw is incomplete. The Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick, there on the coverage.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Freeze again here on 2nd and 10. The Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick, there on the coverage.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism. But without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Breeze. And now another one thrown incomplete. The linebacker, Preston Brown, there to knock that one away.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Dalton up, play action. He'll buy some time right. And he gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And since now Bullock to add the extra point. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. A nice little juke. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Kamara, by the way, he's the guy in the backfield right now because Mark Ingram is out for weeks 1 to 4, but that didn't appear to be a problem in week 1.
How many backs do you know that really mind carrying the load?
0.
All right, they'll say they missed their partner and they can't wait for him to get back, but in the meantime, they'll take every carry and catch they can get. And Alvin Kamara is no different. 141 yards of total offense, 3 touchdowns. They'll split the carries when Ingram gets back. But in the meantime, Kamara says, just give me the ball.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Carl Lawson in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. This will be caught at about the 5. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. Dalton now to pass. And he's got his big tight end, Eifert, and it's a Bengal touchdown. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Bullet good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Bullock out now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Watson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Breeze now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. Thomas barreling ahead. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 53 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards that time, and it's Cincinnati 1st down. And Dalton to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
There you go, 368.
Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him again. Sheldon Rankins in there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. Play fake. Here's Dalton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Here's Kevin Huber now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Preston Brown coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Breeze now. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick, there on the coverage.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Now Breeze on third down. And that's complete. It's Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And Watson has it right side. And he takes this down deep into Cincinnati territory. A gain of 39 that time. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know just...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. First and 10 for Dalton. He drops it off for Bernard. Giovanni Bernard, nothing but green grass. And he will take it out in for a Bengals touchdown. Giovanni Bernard, 81 yards. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is up to 8. Bullock out now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only... But he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Oh, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Easy.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Saints on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Breeze. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Now a pitch out to Kamara. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Breeze now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Breeze going to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints move back within a couple of the lead. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. To throw is Breeze. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A 3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know if kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
368.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Underneath, this is Bernard. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. So offside's the call, and they understandably declined it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. a play fake here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Bullock good on the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game. Bullock out now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now Breeze. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Breeze now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watson. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop him. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Breeze now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Here we go.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Again, it's Breeze. Setting up the receiver screen here to Thomas. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now, Breeze again. Caught on the left side by Ginn. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. Breeze now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued. Let
me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that,
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Hey. 4 down. Nice.
Now Dalton. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep downfield for Ron. toss. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded at the 33. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. A terrific return there, 27 yards all told. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Drops this up to Kamara out of the backfield. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw is Breeze. And he's caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Benjamin Watson. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. They do tack on the extra point as well. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. Lutz now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Go, on the ball! On the ball! Heavy.
They'll begin here with Bernard. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. And the Saints signal for another timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Oh, passing it. Dalton. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Dalton wants to throw. On the move to his left. They find some open field here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. So now Dalton, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Demario Davis in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14.
57, you got 59 over there.
All right, here's Dalton. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Alex Okafor in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
368! 364, get ready for 57 over there.
Big spot. Andy Dalton going deep downfield for Ross. And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue. They're not able to add another touchdown on. And now the ball game is over. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.